So the first thing that I got to do is thank our partners, and I call them partners because all of them did far more than just, sponsor us. Google, Optus Innovate, and Amazon, these guys to have the trust to get behind this was just fantastic. Salmat, Freelancer, ATP Innovations, and Viacorp, thank you all very, very much, sponsors, because you guys made this happen. To our backstage party sponsors, you guys will be enjoying that in a minute. PayPal, Braintree, and Street Hawk, thank you very much. We'll get those guys to come up and introduce it in a minute. I want to just, in fact, before I do start, mate, I want to ask, can Niki, Bill, and Reba, where's Reba? Can you guys come up here? I want to tell you a little bit about the story of how Sunrise came about. Niki and I were sitting at a bar, and so I'm sitting down. Niki and I were sitting at a bar in Townsville about 6 weeks ago, and we were up there for a board meeting for safety culture. It's an awesome Aussie business in Townsville, but that's another story. And Niki we'd spoken with Bill about how we wanted to put on a conference, and Niki had gone out and scoped out a few venues, and there were a few venues that sort of had 150 people, 200 people, and we kind of thought, oh, should we go with them? And then there was Casualworks that could fit 800 people, and we were sitting having a beer in Townsville, and we thought, are we going to go for the 250-person venue, or are we going to go to the 800-person venue? And we thought, well, screw it, we'll go to the 800-person venue, and here we are today, and that was 6 weeks ago. And the reason we're here today is because Reba jumped in. We then called up Reba and said, Reba, will you help us with this? And she's just done the most amazing job in 6 weeks to get you guys all here and to get all this furniture here and to get everything, the million things that have happened. Reba, thank you, thank you, thank you. You've been awesome. So the next thing is to just a little pep talk to everyone who's here, everyone who's watching on the live streaming, everyone who will be watching on some of the videos. Niki said it earlier, it would be a tragedy if we put today on and you guys just went home, back to your jobs, back to whatever you do day to day. You've been thinking about starting things. Go out, start it, do it, do it in a good way. If you do have ideas, there's a big plug for StartMate. Can we put StartMate up on the board? Guys, applications close on 30th September. You saw, Mike Cannon-Brookes give that a big rap. It is, a real game-changing program for young businesses. The batches that have been through are doing amazing things now. Many of them on a global basis, many of them in Silicon Valley, some of them still here in Australia. Applications close on 30th September. It takes, an hour or two to put the application together, and at very least what you get out of it is an awesome experience. If you get in the top 20, there's an awesome mentor, judging, interactive session. We fly everyone up, people who are watching this from interstate, we fly you over to come and be part of it. So please apply, it's such a great program. But more than anything, go and found companies or go and work for startups. If you don't have an awesome idea, go and work for startups. It's an amazing career. There's my pep talk. That's it from all of us today. We're going to ask the guys from PayPal, Braintree, and from Street Hawk to come up here and do the sort of...
I think actually, before they do, I think thank you to all of you. Thank you. Give yourselves a clap. It's been a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for coming along.
You know what, Niki, I've forgotten someone to thank.
Okay.
And that is, it's a bunch of people who really did make today, and that's the founders who came and spoke and gave their time today. And those guys are in many cases super busy. Some of them are still running their businesses, and they took time to fly here and be part of this. And we've said lots of times, Blackbird's about creating this community, and those guys, it's just so fantastic that Aussie founders who are successful are now giving back to the community, and that's a big change. So I forgot to thank them, but thank you to those guys.
And also, one last question. If you enjoyed today, who would like us to do this next year?
Let's do it.
All right, so over to you, David, I guess.
David.
Cool.
My name's Todd. I'm from a company called Braintree Payments. We're a recent division of PayPal. On behalf of Braintree, thank you for letting us be a part of this event and support the event. Congratulations to the Sunrise team on what looked like an amazing event, and I hope everybody here can take something away and add to that energy that all you startups have. Braintree is a full stack payments platform. And we really make payments simple and easy for anyone wanting to accept online payments. Braintree itself was a startup many years ago and has undergone the journey right through to acquisition. As recent as October last year, we were acquired by PayPal for a lazy $800 million. So we understand startups. And again, congratulations, guys, on your journey. Enjoy your journey and enjoy the drinks tonight. Thank you.
I can't see you, but my name is David Jones. I'm the CEO of StreetHawk, and we're a startup just like you. We're a Sydney-based startup. I'm on my third startup now. But basically this startup, StreetHawk, is about helping people who develop mobile applications engage with the segments, the different groups of people that are inside your app. So many of you will go away and you're probably working on apps already, and we just see the app space getting bigger and bigger. And it's about actually creating value out of moving the guys who are the low value segments to the high value segments. So we're running a special in September, which is basically 6 months free for anybody who signs up with us. So that's just part of this particular sponsorship thing we're doing. Please come and have a chat to us about that afterwards during drinks. And just think about, you want to be able to engage your customers or your users, just like what they do on the web with like HubSpot or Marketo. That's what's going to happen. You're going to understand your users a lot better in the future. So as Rick says, please think about actually becoming a startup. Please think about applying to StartMate. As a 3-time startup founder, I can tell you it's definitely worth doing. No regrets. And if you haven't ever seen it, have a look at Jeff Bezos's regret minimization framework. It's a great way to sort of frame up the decision to see whether you should actually take the jump. It's worth it. In the meantime, engage with each other, have some drinks.
Yeah.